Good morning, everyone. This is Charles Owen from Paladin. How are you all? Glad you're joining me today. I appreciate it. There's a new feature we've added to Paladin, which I'm very excited about. It is it's called scanning. It's expand the product lines and sell accuracy with digital scales. That's what I'm here to talk about today. I'm going to give it a minute or so. Just before I jump in here, I want to make sure that everybody can hear, see me, and also view the presentation. If you could just raise your hand if all of those are coming through okay, that would be great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got some hands up there. You can put your hands down. I appreciate it. All right, so my name is Charles Owen. Welcome to the Paladin University. And as I mentioned today, we're going to go through a presentation about scales. There's multiple advantages of having scales, and I'll be going through those through this presentation. So starting with what you'll learn today, we're going to talk about selling by weight, what the considerations are, expanding product lines, selling bulk products, and I'll also go into the specific devices that we support, the Cardinal Detecto SP30 and the Magellan 9800i. Selling by weight. So when you think about selling products by weight, what first comes to mind is probably grocery stores. Everybody needs to weigh those vegetables, weigh the lettuce, the bananas, and everything else. That's great, but there are also uses in other retail operations as well, in particular in hardware and building materials and things like that. Feed and seed is going to be important as well, food supplements, and also in the pharmacy spectrum in weighing different compounding medicines and either prescription or over the counter. So multiple opportunities for selling by weight. Weighty considerations. So the NTEP, who are they? Well, they actually are the folks that make sure everybody's maintaining accurate weights and measures. So it's very important that the devices that you look at and you consider are NTEP certified for legal, for trade, and also make sure that the scales have their certificate of conformance. And that's all we provide. Those are the only two machines that we provide that, we do manage and maintain those compliances through the machines that we buy. All right, so the regulations are also from states that are responsible for regulating retail weights and measures and inspecting them for accuracy. You could also potentially be audited as well by the weights and measures folks that, they can come in and check different things out, make sure that your environment is supporting everything it needs to. Expanding your product line. So just some other ideas of maybe increasing the different lines that you have in your store, or maybe the way you do things. Or today, maybe you're weighing on a different scale and then you're typing it into Paladin. So bulk hardware like nails, screws, nuts, and bolts. There's a lot of stores now, and a lot of stores are actually weighing these and then just putting a cents per type, whether it's steel or stainless steel or aluminum and so on. And then pet and garden supplies as well. You've got feed, you have seed, you have soils, fertilizers, things like that. Also, of course, if you have any grocery products, produce, nuts, grains, meats and cheeses, there's also an opportunity there, as well as deli items. And then on the pharmacy side, we talked about maybe compounding medicines, bulk supplements, and things like that. Great opportunities to expand your product lines. Sell accurately. So this is our first model you're seeing here. I'll talk more about the device, but right now what we're going to talk about is what the benefits are really. It improves accuracy of bulk product measurements, right? Decreases potential inventory shrinkage, increases profits with precise measurements, and it just more accurately tracks everything in your inventory, and assures customers aren't being either undercharged or overcharged, and improves customer satisfaction because you're able to get them through the line much quicker. Those are some of the benefits. So also, the devices that we support can weigh items up to 30 pounds. You can do the different measurements. You can set up different items to measure by ounces, by pounds, by grams, by kilograms. and you can program or manually enter the numbers or the pricing, or you can just weigh it. Cardinal Detecto SP30, this is one of the devices, and it actually shows the weight on the front of it, and it's just a scale. There's no scanner built in or anything. This scales from 0.01 to 30 pounds. It is, of course, NTEP certified, and it's pretty compact size. It sits on top of the counter, so you're not having to build it into your counter, which the other options do accommodate and are required. There are 2 buttons for zeroing out. So if you had a bowl or something you want to put on there first before you put the nails or whatever you're weighing, you would zero out that bowl, so it would start with the bowl on it at 0. And we'll talk about that more in a little bit. It is a 12 by 14 inch platform, and yeah, so it's available on the web store. Both of these 2 scales are available on our web store. We have prices in there and everything else as well. So you can get there just by going to store.paladinpos.com and then searching for scales. The Datalogic Magellan 9800i scanner, it combines the barcode scanner and digital scale together into one device. That is the device that I'm showing right here. The reason why I'm kind of offset a little bit is I've got the scale that I want to show. We're going to do a little demonstration here as well in a moment, showing how Paladin incorporates and integrates with the scale. It has a horizontal and vertical platter surface so that you can easily scan and weigh products. And it's capable of reading both 1D and 2D barcodes, which is pretty nice. You got to have that these days. Captures product barcodes, recalls rewards cards, IDs, and digital and print coupons as well. So it is slightly bigger. Well, it's 14 long by almost 12 wide and 4 deep, and it sits again flush with the counter, so you're going to drop it in to a counter, so all the product or the casing below will not be seen. That's available on our store as well. You can go check out the prices if you're interested in getting that. Now I am opening this up for questions, but at the same time, I'm going to jump over, if I can, to Paladin, and I want to show you how this might work. So once you go into Paladin, and you go into the system, let me go ahead and jump into Paladin here. Once you jump into Paladin, you're going to see some red lights. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's some red scanner lights that have been activated on the device, meaning it's ready to scan. Because this particular scale has both a built-in barcode reader as well as the scale itself, it just enables you to put the product over there, set it down, and as you can see on the screen, you're looking at this, it says the scale reads 2.4 ounces. Now I'm just using a barcode item that I had sitting on my desk here from Valentine's Day, but you can envision this being nails or screws or compounding meds or anything else really. Now the TAR scale, the TARE, is the zero out. So if I had a bowl and I want to set it up there, those that are familiar with scales understand this lingo, but basically it just means set a bowl on there, hit the TAR scale button, and it will zero it out again, so then you can put your items inside the bowl. If you are returning an item, we also accommodate for that. The returning of an item, we just go here on the screen, it says this is a returned item. We click on that button, and then it will add a negative quantity, which will give you a negative price and enable you to return a specific quantity of weight. I think that's all there is to it, folks. I don't see any questions come up. It's pretty straightforward. So I don't know, I didn't really expect a lot of questions. But again, we're just going to roll right back to the presentation here. And if you have any questions, we can put them in now, which I don't see. So listen, I appreciate the time, appreciate your enthusiasm on this particular new feature that we have in Paladin. This is all, it ties in nicely with putting your data to work for you. This puts your Paladin system to work for you, providing the data that you need to properly check out. We do have a webinar in a couple of weeks on March 3rd, and it's going to be on our managed services. So managed services, there's a number of different things that we provide, like services for networking, for virus detection, setting up and maintaining your Windows, and this, that, and the other. So there's a lot of good information there. I hope you are able to attend. Thank you again for attending. And this is Charles Owen from Paladin signing off. Thank you all. Take care. Have a great day.